Alright, my name is FrostFM and I'm here to help you grow your Spotify profile. I'm a music producer who has around 1.7 million streams over the past year of me being on Spotify, and I want to share how I got those results with you. So, you can just leave this video on in the background as it's going to be more like a podcast kind of deal, or you can just go ahead and look in the description and the pinned comment for the timestamps for the important information that you feel will help you with your music related goals. So, with that aside, I'm going to jump right into it. Now, one of the first things that kind of helped me with my growth is cover art. Since I target like a lot of niche games or a lot of series that I like, I always make sure that I have some type of fascinating drawing art, and I commission somebody in order to draw these characters, and then I go ahead and I edit them myself and I try to make it pop out, so to speak. So if you notice on my Spotify profile, you'll see a lot of these characters that are just kind of popping out at you. And I feel that's important because through me being a YouTuber myself, I know how important click-through rates are, how to get people's attention and things like that. So you want to apply the same logic to your Spotify profile, because if you were making like a YouTube thumbnail, you would make sure that it was going to get a high click-through rate. So you want to make sure you do the same thing with Spotify. So I would recommend either investing in somebody to do that for you, perhaps even doing it yourself if you have any drawing capacity or editing capacity, and really spending time and making sure that, asking yourself, is this something that somebody's really going to want to click through? Because if they manage to click through it and they like what they hear, like you got somebody that's going to go through your Spotify profile, they're going to see this whole catalog of fancy looking stuff, and they're going to keep hearing your music. And if the music's good, you got to make sure the quality of the music's good. But if that's like all taken care of and you know who you're marketing to, then bam, you're going to grow a following over time because they actually like what they see. So that kind of goes back into consistency. Like, I'm a YouTuber, so I consistently upload in order to appease the YouTube algorithm. In the sense of Spotify, they're the same way, but to a much lesser degree, because with Spotify, as long as you're uploading once or twice every 1 to 2 weeks, I've noticed like that's the best kind of threshold to where they'll promote your stuff, you'll stay active, you'll keep like a steady stream of fans coming in. So for me, just be consistent, because nobody wants to follow somebody who's just going to be like, well, here we are, here's my music, I posted maybe once a month, maybe once every season or something, and hey, just follow me. Because nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to waste their time with somebody who's not going to be frequently uploading. That's the harsh truth, and I don't make those rules. I don't change that. I'm not in control of Spotify, but that's just how it is. And they've even, the CEO of the company itself has stated, like, we want more frequent uploads. So the more you upload, the more you get. So realistically, don't burn yourself out. Do not try and upload like every day or something, but at least batch out your content and figure out some type of game plan to where you're the most efficient in terms of consistently uploading, because the more you have, the more you're going to grow. Now, as far as another good way to grow, I would recommend doing covers of like neat characters from like different games or animation series, cartoons, anime, whatever, and making like either custom themes or covers of them, like covers of songs that are used in the series or the game, because you're gonna want to like view your music as a medium. Your music, like, you're gonna package it in a way to where people have something familiar attached with it. So if you're making a custom thing for, say, like Sephiroth or something, they're gonna know who that is. They know who the character is. They're gonna see it on the art. They like the way it's displayed, so they'll click on your song, and if you can deliver either on a cover or a custom theme that feels like it would fit in the series, well, there you go. With the consistency in the cover art, they're going to see that you're consistently going at it, and they're like, wow, I really like this, so let me go ahead and subscribe. Let me see if they got any more series. Let me see their whole profile. Let me explore that. You kind of see where I'm going with this? So don't be scummy. Like, if you don't know anything about like the series you're making covers up for or original themes for, don't do it. Like, I've seen people burn themselves out because they try to become a part of a community they don't know anything about, or they get so invested in the growth that like they're like, man, I'm stuck doing this, I'm stuck doing that. I hate the people that are like coming for the content that I made. Like, you want to make sure it's something you sincerely care about, something that you actually like, and you feel like you're being forced to make certain content. Because I can tell you, like, if you find a series that's popular and you manage to carve out your own niche and you begin to hate that niche because of the time you spent getting there, you're going to look really silly, or you're going to really hate yourself. So please take the time to think of what's going to be good for you in the long term, because that's ultimately your health, your reputation, your whole image being put out there. So for me, I know I like Undertale. I know I like different types of Helltaker things. I know what I like, pretty much. So it doesn't feel like a chore to me. Now, as far as like another way to grow, I would recommend using your YouTube channel, actually, because I've noticed that when I put preview links, like, okay, I'm going to break this down. Like, the recent strategy I've been using is YouTube Stories. I'm going to make another video about it, but to make a long story short, I get hype around it. So I'll make a preview video that's like 30 seconds, and then I'll add some text in the video and be like, okay, here, the video's going to release in the next week. Check the description and the pinned comment below in order to get a pre-save to like my DistroKid link, or to visit my Spotify directly. So I have two options for it, and this is because I have two different reasons for that. One of the first reasons is I like to have like a little mailing list, because like when they sign up, they're giving me the email and I can like kind of contact them later for different stuff. And number two, it kind of gets them in the groove of like clicking on links, or they go to my Spotify directly and follow me, and that's extra followers. And if you make a video, say I'll go ahead and post the main song, and then I post the Spotify link in the description or the pinned comment, then there you go. Like, they really like it when you're able to drive traffic to that. And since I know I'm already targeting a niche, and I'm already gaining an authority in there, and I'm already seeming like I'm a credible person, it's easy for me to kind of convert people, because I've already spent the time investing in quality art, consistent uploads, consistent covers and themes, and I'll look like, okay, this guy is going to be here, I like him, so let me just go ahead and go there, because I've already built a relationship, and I already have people that are committed to me. So you have to spend that time going over the people in the community. You have to engage with them. You have to respond to comments. You have to make it seem like you actually care about the thing you're about. Otherwise, you're not going to get these conversions. Now, this kind of ties into like the whole game or like animation niche, but you might want to, if you're a part of a community, you might want to notice trends going on. So for me, with like my Undertale stuff, I kind of keep track of different AUs that are coming around, or I might ask, even hell, if you actually if you have an audience in that community and you kind of ask them what do you want to see, what would you like to see, they might even give you ideas as to what trends are going on, and you can kind of capitalize on that by making like custom things for the character, or maybe say there's like a new release of the game coming out. You can possibly cover a song that was used in the trailer, or you can make a custom theme for it, or you can make a remix of an old song honoring the game, or something along those lines. So you have to kind of think out of the box for this one, but you can follow trends within your community, and you can kind of ride that wave and keep growing, in my opinion. So yeah, I think those are some of the main points that have helped me as far as growing my Spotify, because it's that simple. You have to make good art. You have to stay consistent. You want to try these covers and themes. You want to promote your social media in your videos and make a strategy around that. And then you want to talk about going into different trends. And I promise, like, not every song is going to perform well. There are going to be some that might flop. There are going to be some that might do anything at all. But if you keep investing and you stay persistent, eventually the algorithm works as in a long-term sense. This is a long-term play. It's not something that I'm going to guarantee will get you success overnight, but it's something to think about. If you currently don't have any listeners, you're not growing, you don't have any like fans or nothing, try to think of something that you're passionate about, a series that you actually like, and see if you can use your music as a medium to grow your Spotify profile, because this is what has helped me grow like to 1.7 million streams, and I have a feeling before the end of the year I'm going to get 2 million streams, because I started in October 2019, and it's been like from October 2019 to October 2020 at like 1.2 million streams. And since one of my songs kind of blew up in the community, I've already, over this past month, I've gotten like 350,000 streams. So it's up to you if you can actually achieve those results and you can trust what I'm saying. But I say just give it like 2 to 3 months and just kind of see where you're at and evaluate if you want to keep going down that path. So if you have any other further questions, you can contact me in the comments below. If you want more videos like this, you can subscribe to me on YouTube, and I'm more than willing to even work alongside you directly if you want more like accurate pinpoint coaching. So if you want me to help you with your own profile, I'm more than willing to work out some type of business arrangement. So just contact me at my business email at thefrost@thefrost.net. And oops, I actually kind of screwed up there, but you can contact me at thefrost@frostfm.net, and I'll be more than willing to help you. So I'm going to conclude the video on that note, and cheers.